Hello beautiful eyeshadow lovers and painting queen addicts. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going over my 1 week per palette series. Now, I think I'm only going to do maybe one more of these before I completely just transition into focusing on my Project Pan items, because I do have quite a few of them to go through before the end of the year. I actually have a project ending December 12th, and it's a shadow in the sky. It is the shade Denim right here, and I'm trying to hit pan. If you can see, I am very close to doing so, but I haven't done it yet. So, I figure like one more, and I'm going to try it. If you can tell, I have it right here, and then I also have my Stila glitter on top of it, so I need to use it. I look like I am getting ready for a 4th of July party, and it's November. Hey? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the looks that I have been doing with this baby. Now, if you guys have been following this project, I put this in upside down. I don't do that. Anyway, I just saw it and I was like, oh no, gotta fix it. Okay. Where was it? What was I saying? Oh, right. If you guys have been following this project for a while, or at least this last update, I was saying how I was contemplating on whether or not to keep this palette, because I truly don't know if I love it. The first 2 days I had this palette, I was like, no, I'm getting rid of it. And then the next 3 or 4 days, I was like, oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. What changed was I was using a different eye primer, and it was just working out beautifully and wonderful. The first 2 days, I was using just a regular concealer foundation mix for my eye primer that I normally do. And it sucked. And then the next 4 days, I was using a MAC primer. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely. And then the last day, I just did an eyeshadow look that I really didn't like. And then I was like, do I even want to keep this palette? So I've been going back and forth as to whether I'm like, yes or no. I don't know still, so it's gonna stay in my collection until I have a definitive answer for you, because I'm like, if you haven't seen the inside, it's beautiful. I have these eyes that are a little creepy. This one's like completely blue, and this one has some green in it. I don't know why, I was just born that way, but these purples just bring out this like green, and it's just so stinking beautiful. And then there are days where it's just patchy and it looks just like hell, and I don't want it. So I'm like going back and forth. I'll figure it out. Okay, so let's start with look number 1. In the crease, I used the shade Bittersweet and Bittersweet, and Blueberry Muffin. Blueberry Muffin right here, and Bittersweet is right here. These two. So this was the look that I did for my last video. So I'll link that above. It was my, yeah. I'll link the video above so you can see the look. And I think I took a picture of it. But on the outer corner, I used, again, Blueberry Muffin and Blackberry. On the lid, I used Warm Pie and Heat, which is right here. I put this down and then put the Warm Pie shade above it. Beautiful, wonderful, magical, mystical. Awesome. Okay, and on the inner corner, I used my Super Shock Shadow in Frog. Right here. Beautiful. It's like a purpley, pinky. It's gorgeous with this palette. This is what it needs. Anyways, my second look is a bingo that I did with my friend Tracy. I will link that above. Now, this wasn't technically the second day I had used it. This was the first day of the usage that I liked it. Does that make sense? I had used it one time before all of this and I hated it. So I was like, I don't know if I like it. And then that next day is when I started my stuff. Does that make sense? Absolutely not. Kaylee, you don't make any sense. Okay, so look number 3. In the crease, I used the shade Bittersweet, which I think is right here. Yeah, Bittersweet and Orchid, which, where is it? Okay, so I was trying to use these three purples in my looks. So, no, I just I just dug my finger into one of the shades. No. Okay. So, in the crease, I use Bittersweet and Orchid right here. That was beautiful together. And then on the outer corner, I used Blueberry Muffin. And then on the lid, I used Bittersweet and Violet Echo right here. Oh, by the way, all of these are Coastal Scent shades. Yes? Okay, so those, and yeah, on the inner corner, it was a mix between these 2 light shades right here. Beautiful. My dog's coughing. Okay, next is a look that I did for my Hallow Out for Halloween and my Graveyard Project Pan videos. Those 2 will be also linked up in the cards. But I used Soft and Sweet and Chocolate Mousse, Soft and Sweet and Chocolate Mousse right there, a mixture of those in my crease. And then I did Cherry Juice on, Cherry Juice on the outer corner right here. And then also on the lid. That was my look. I loved that look. That look was a really good look. I loved it. Okay. Look number 5 was Toasted and Cherry Juice right here, these 2. And then those 2 in the crease, Blueberry Muffin on the outer corner and Honey Dipped on the lid. That was a really good look too. I really liked it. My all-time favorite look that I did was with Soft and Sweet. This is look number 6. Soft and Sweet and Chocolate Mousse on the crease. Chocolate Mousse again on the outer corner. And then on the lid, I did a mixture of Sugar Cookie right here and the Frog shade right here. Both of these together was just phenomenal. Frog just added like more purple and blue sparkles on top, and it's just so stinking cute. I loved it. And then my last look from yesterday, I didn't take a picture of, but I had Chocolate Mousse all in the crease, and then on my lid, I used Blackberry, and then this shade on top of it. I didn't like it. It wasn't my favorite. So if you can see, a lot of the looks I really did like, and then some of them I was like, why did I even do that? Why? After I found out about the eye primer situation, it kind of made it better, and then this last look that I did was on my fault because I thought layering the 2 shades would be beautiful, and I just chose the 2 wrong shades to layer, and that's my bad, not because of the palette. So, you know, because sometimes you layer stuff and it just doesn't look good. Like today, again, it looks like I'm going to to a 4th of July party, but oh, excuse me. But I still somewhat like it, hate it. I don't know yet. That's just how I am. I don't know. Okay, so let's get into the fun stuff. Let's bring in the palette that I'm going to bring in. So happy. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm going to bring out all the shades that I am trying to pan because I'm going to be using it a lot with this palette. This is the BH Studio Pro palette. It has 42 shades in it. 42 shades. If you can see, I numbered all of them, so that's how I will be able to tell you guys which shades that I've used. So, this is the MAC, MAC eyeshadow in Sushi Flower. I'm hoping to use this somewhere in here, probably with this orange, this darker reddish orange. I'm hoping to use this shade somewhere in here, this shade somewhere in here, and I have a few more shades that I'm trying to pan. Oh yeah, that blue shade, but I won't bring that out yet, or anymore. So, I have this difficulty because I'm like, do I really want to do another week's worth of bringing in more shadows, or do I just want to solely focus on panning those? But I'm sitting here thinking, okay, well, if I help myself and pull in these for the week, I'll kind of be like adding shadows and not getting so bored with the palette. But with 42 shades, I don't think I'm gonna get bored anytime soon. Just saying. I don't want to say this is the finale of this project because I don't like finales, and you all know this. But the finale is coming soon because of the fact that I need to pan these and get rid of these by the end of the projects. And you all know me, I'm not going to take no for an answer, and I need to do it. You know, I'm not going to tell myself, no, you can't do it yet. And no, I need to finish what I started. Okay, that is it for me. Please subscribe if you are new. So sorry if you are new, because this is not the video where I want you to be here, because I'm a little cuckoo today. So sorry. But if you like this type of video, please give it a thumbs up down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.